This is niche, but I need more lighthouse leftist followers. I've been on a mission to see every lighthouse in the US. I've seen 536 of the 800 that are mostly still standing. And lighthouse lovers will follow me, but then they'll unfollow me when they find out just how left my politics are, which is really weird because my politics revolve around liberating the Black community. So I just want to be clear about something. Lighthouses are leftists. All the time I get messages and comments from people telling me that I need to stay in my lane and stick to lighthouses. Lighthouses are inherently political. Lighthouses have been around for hundreds of years. They know our history. There's no revising it. They were there. They saw U-boats in the Gulf of Mexico. They swapped hands between the Confederate and the Union armies during the Civil War. They're built on indigenous burial grounds. Lighthouses in the Chesapeake Bay are on old slave plantations. Some of them were there when enslaved people were seeking emancipation along the Atlantic seaboard. One of the deadliest locations during the era of chattel slavery was in the South Carolina Low Country, where enslaved people worked in waist-deep water on rice plantations. It was a breeding ground for malaria and other diseases. And you know who's right next door? The Cape Romaine lighthouses. And if that's not enough to convince you that lighthouses are leftists, perhaps we should discuss the fact that a ton of lighthouses have been moved from their original foundations, because if they aren't moved, they would risk falling into the sea due to human-induced climate change. Lighthouses believe in the truth. They are literally a guiding light on the shore. They will not jump in after you. Oh no, they will ask that you save yourself. And it is actually astonishing how many of you literally swim away from the light. And then you show up in my comment sections telling me that I should stick to lighthouses because somehow, some way in your mind, you've been able to separate lighthouses from politics. Some lighthouses are on naval air bases, and when you go to visit them, they literally make you sign a waiver that says you're not going to photograph anything but the lighthouse. I watched a woman from Belarus get arrested at the Cape Henry lighthouse. And when the bus takes you to see that lighthouse, you literally can't see out the windows. If you can't see the metaphor in it, that's fine, but me and the lighthouses believe in liberation, and I know them better than you. And whether you like it or not, the lighthouses picked me. Truth teller is a synonym for lighthouse. So the next time you try to tell me to stick to lighthouses and ditch politics, I'm going to tell you about Blackiestone Lighthouse, which sits on an island that is the birthplace of Catholicism in the US. And why did they choose an island for the very first Catholic Mass? Well, it's because they were terrified of the Native Americans. They had to wait for backup, to slaughter them. Oh, and by the way, the most famous lighthouse in the entire world is the Statue of Liberty. I'm about to go to Alaska on one of the greatest adventures, probably of my lifetime, to see all 11 of their lighthouses. And if you would like to follow along, please do.